Dream is not something that you see when you sleep. Dream is that which cannot let you sleep in night. So that was the quote from our former president, famous scientist Abdul Kalam. So sleep and dream, that is the biggest phenomenon in our life. In our daily life, we need a huge sum of time for sleeping, but we scarcely know what the sleep is, what the sleep actually is. And for that matter, the dream, we know nothing about the dream. In these days, I was studying a new book, that is The Dream Psychology, written by famous psychoanalyst Freud. So according to Freud, in this book particularly, he was uh, writing about various analysis about the dreams. And in his many analysis, he examined and he verified what is the deepest rooted meaning of the dream. We, mostly the Indians, we see dream, and we have our own preconception, and accordingly some our mother and father or some priest or some local book, it is written that if you see this dream, this can be happen, that can be happen. So it is a scam in us. uh, so someone take advantage for for explaining the dream, and someone is very much excited to hear the elaboration, hear the uh, uh, break the dream, and what is the intricate meaning of the dream. But as a scientist here, Freud analyzes the dream very scientifically, very step by step process. uh, he takes some hypothesis that and if the hypothesis is proved as null, then he disprove the hypothesis, and he tells here that it is not true. And for that matter, he divided the dream in many categories, like the child, what they see the dream. So there, in the matter of child, they dream actually directly what their desire is. So if their desire is to uh, swing a chocolate or take any chocolate, and that is not given him or her, then he may fulfill that his desire in the dream, and in his dream he may uh, seem, or he may see as swing that chocolate, or uh, eating the chocolate, or if his father or her father is not taking him or her to any new place, or they are promising that in some day, in that particular day we will go. So in their dream, it is previously shown them that we have already reached this place. So in that way, in child's dream, it is very factual, or it is very immediate. But when we grow old, then our mind is not that transparent, we are very much critical in our own. That is why the dream don't allow our brain to see directly or show us directly. If that show us directly, then our sleeping quota may reduce, or it may disturb our sleeps. That is why our dream disguise as, or our dream pretend as something else. So in this way, dream is divided into two. Number one is uh, latent, and number two is manifest dream. So manifest dream means which you see, the content of the dream which you see in your dream, like the whole paradigm, whole dramas of the dream, whole characters of the dream, real characters. And latent means the intricate meaning or the implication of that dream. So he was explaining very beautifully in some of his books, or in this book particularly the some of the chapters, that your dream, maybe in some dream you may uh, in in your daily life you may jealous about something, you may feel envy on some person. So that envy or that jealousy, that contemptus, that disdain won't make you know in your dream directly. Instead, that may come up with some faces, some mask in it, and that explains you in a very dramatically. So this call as a condensation of dream, that the dream that your desires, your various uh, uh, predispositions, various your characters, behaviors may condense somewhere, and that condensation may show you a very beautifully or very linked way, or a very uh, expressive way, a composite way, like a drama, like a film. And you cannot find any illogical of the dream when you are witness in your own dream. Let's say, suppose you are witnessing a dream. In your dream you see uh, someone is uh, uh, someone's daughter is uh, uh, with her brother, and that brother is given some very expensive thing, but he was not given. And at that point of time he was feeling very jealous and envy about the sister. Okay, so that envy, you are not feeling that envy, but you are seeing there was two child along with their father, and one is given something expensive and one was not given. Though, so you can realize that he is very much envy or jealous about his sister. Okay, so that jealousy you may not directly feel, you feel through that story. That story is made. Why? Because if that story is not made, then your sleeping may disturbed. So you are not directly involved in that dealing. You are as a outer, you are as a outer spectator there, or you are as a witness there in your own dream, but that feeling is there in the dream. So dream may go this way to explain in a very dramatic way. So Freud uh, told in his book that we have to see part by part, categorize wise, like what is the intricate meaning, what is the implication, what is the underline meaning of the dream, so that we can go deeply in the dream. And in the dream there may be a lot of other stuffs which we may not comprehend on that dream because our capacity of seeing, like our capacity of seeing in this world is very limited. We see what we want to see, what our conditioning is. So it is also applying in the dream as well, because in the dream also our pre condition is there, accordingly we see. So we may not see all the possible factors even in the dream. So dream is a very significant factor, we will discuss later on. So for today, that much I had to share. Thank you very much. Without further go, because it will be more elaborative video otherwise. Thank you.